Looking to pass. It's Maeva. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They come to the line for a third and very long here in the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Oregon's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. He gets loose. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Maeva. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
This should be the last play of the quarter. We'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Toss play to the outside. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. He's running out of time here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Here's the target, and it's complete. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. And the quarterback are going to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. looking downfield. It's Moore. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Fires it to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Comes up with the catch. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That's caught. It's Lane.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Trying to convert with a sneak. The Trojans keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. The Trojans will have to punt this one away. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got a 1st down and more. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Moore. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to...
Picked off a crucial turnover. He could go. Inside the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now we're just going to bring up 4th down and 1. And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
Extra point ties the game here in the final minutes. Buckle up. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To throw, it's Moore. Defense is coming after him. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Whittington. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Ducks. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Mayava. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he fumbles. And the fumble goes out of bounds. Offense catches a break as they try to play catch-up here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.